Welcome back, everyone, to episode 8 of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm your host, Tommy Cresta, and today's episode is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I will be interviewing Americana singer Charlie Cope, and we'll be talking about his album and ranking comedy movies. And yeah, so the audio is going to sound a little bit different than it normally does since we were recording in separate states, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you after the interview.
Hello?
Yep, I can hear you now. Did I come through clear as well?
Yes. Awesome.
Okay. Just want to fix that. Okay, so we'll start from the top, I guess, because we're only a couple minutes in.
Cool. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good, man. Don't worry. Yeah, so I'll just start it up. Okay, everyone, welcome back to episode 8 of the Popcorn Podcast. This is the interview portion, and I am very happy to introduce my special guest for the episode, Charlie. Charlie, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to finally be able to record this episode with you. I know you're being a busy man for dropping your first debut album.
Yes, very busy, and I'm excited too. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. We were talking about this earlier before we had to fix some of the audio, but I was talking about how I really like the album. I was showing my friends. Everyone I've talked to is really enjoyed it, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. And so today we're going to be talking about comedy movies. I know that's your favorite genre. And we were talking earlier about how Napoleon Dynamite is your favorite.
Yes. Yeah, it was like pulling teeth trying to figure out which one was top billing, but I think go with the classic's a good move.
Yeah, I think you really can never go wrong putting on Napoleon Dynamite. That's right up there with on my list. Anchorman, Billy Madison.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those classic ones. Not anything crazy. It's just really grounded and funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I was going through your list, I was really surprised to see his Blues Brothers, which I really enjoy, but not many people have that on their list. So, do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I don't think that many people my age actually have ever seen that movie.
Yeah, no, I love the cast around it. I just love the movie. I think it's a really solid film.
Yeah, me too. You know, it's like subtle goofy almost.
Yeah, like it's not over the top or anything like that.
Yeah, like just like one, like all the small kind of jokes in the that kind of like in the background you have to pay attention to. I think that kind of era of movies, they did that really well.
I'll definitely go alongside with that. Like I agree on everything we are just saying about that.
Yeah, I remember like just one of the really small jokes that they did in that movie was like Dan Aykroyd's character. I forget which. It's not Jake. Dan
He's slipping in my head too.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd's character. I remember he was like, John Belushi was asking him, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm making dinner," and he put like a wire coat hanger on the stove and was just making toast.
Yeah. No, I think like you were saying, those movies that can do it so subtly, nothing over the top, doesn't have to be too much physical comedy. I think that's what makes it so good and so funny for everyone.
Yeah, but I think like the best thing was probably either the scene where they're driving through the mall, either that or the Stand By Your Man scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Blues Brothers, is that so? That was in your.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a close call with all of them, really.
Yeah. No, like you have so many good movies on the list, and I'm trying to like fit them in all into this episode. But like, I wasn't expecting to see like Good Morning Vietnam. Of course, like I wasn't expecting School of Rock, but there's such going back and like seeing them. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see why these movies are on the list. Because I haven't watched probably School of Rock since I was a little kid. Now going back to it, it's still so funny.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised with myself. Like there's a lot of like family friendly movies on here.
Yeah, and then there's my list.
Yeah, well, I mean, even my list. I mean, my list has Get Him to the Greek and This Is the End and Superbad. And
no, I love This Is the End, and I love all of them. Comedy,
yeah.
I think, comedy's so easy for me to love because you don't have to worry about like, oh, is this perfect writing? Is this perfect acting? You can get away with so much more that I think it makes it so much more easy to enjoy them.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason I think I like comedy movies so much is because I'm a pretty goofy person. All my friends pretty much say I'm a goofball myself, and But I work a lot. I've got my own company. I'm working on this debut album. Touring constantly. It's good to just kind of step back from reality every now and then, even if it is just you know while I'm doing the dishes or doing laundry or something like that. It is kind of nice to be able to joke around a little.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. Since like I'm in the army, I don't think I ever brought that up. But like when you're done like working with the army, doing stuff with them, you don't want to have to go down and watch some like sad movie or like something really hard to watch. You want to be able to put on like a Super Bad or Billy Madison, something you can just sit back, get lost in it, and laugh and just enjoy yourself the whole time.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
No, like I was putting this list together and I was watching some of the movies, and I was just with my buddy for his 21st birthday, and we put on The Interview, and I probably haven't seen it in like a year or so. That movie, I understand that like people have a problem with it, with everything that's surrounding it, but there's some scenes in there that I just quote, like anytime like when he wants to fight the tiger and like things like that. Like I just think it's a really funny movie.
Yeah. Or like right after he fought the tiger and they were like strip searching him. He was like, "What?
Yeah.
You want it? There it is."
Yeah, he starts shaking in front of all of them.
Yeah.
No, when he's like just the whole movie is so funny. Like the fact that Kim Jong Un in the movie loves Katy Perry and like
Yeah.
it makes him cry during the interview. No, like I think that's like Seth Rogen. He's on this list so many times writing or in it or acting in it that I think he knows what's funny and knows when to put it in. It's all perfectly timed.
Yeah. And I almost put another one of his movies on my list. It was like really close. It was a Long Shot. It's one of the newer ones.
When he's with the presidential candidate or yeah, that's a funny movie.
But yeah, The Interview. My old friend from high school, we used to say the shenanigans, the Guns N' Roses thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, when like him and James Franco and his character, Seth Rogen's character, they're like arguing. He's like, they hate us because they ant us. He's like, hate us because they ain't us? And he's like, no, hate us because they ant us. He's like, no, that's not true. Like, just like their dynamic and chemistry is they fit so well together. Hence, you have them with This Is the End, and they're in that together. Another really funny movie.
Yeah, and Pineapple Express and.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I should put that on my list.
Yeah.
No, that's another movie that's so funny. No, I just think Seth Rogen really understands comedy and he truly like gets it. Like he knows that sometimes you can push it, but he also understands like that subtle comedy, like the little things can be so funny.
Right. I also feel like he also just kind of enjoys himself, and when an artist enjoys themselves, the people that are being entertained, I think, can start to enjoy it as well a little more.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, and I try to put that into my shows when I'm performing. I joke around a lot and always try to, me and my musicians try to have fun, and hopefully the fans will as well.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's a huge part of like entertainment. You have to be enjoying it yourself. You can't just let everyone else enjoy it. If you're not having fun, it's not going to be something you want to be doing. It's not going to be as entertaining.
Yeah, but I'm not as funny as Seth Rogen.
Yeah, no, you might be, man. Don't doubt yourself.
We might be getting there.
But no, like, cool fact about Seth Rogen. Did you know that he started writing Superbad when he was in like 9th grade?
What?
Yeah, and he dropped out of high school, and then he was supposed to be Michael Cera's character.
Wow.
But then by the time he was done writing it, he was like, I'm too old. So then he added in the cops so he could still be in the film.
Wow. I completely forgot he was even in that.
Oh, he's when McLovin takes off and like McLovin went bad. Starts throwing up because he's so out of shape trying to chase down Michael Cera. Yeah, no, like I just think comedy, like as you were saying, like it takes you out of your world. Like if you're having a bad day, and you throw on a comedy movie, you kind of forget about it for a little bit. You just laugh. You're just enjoying yourself.
Yeah, man. Sometimes we all have a little bit of a habit of taking life a little too seriously, but we're never gonna get out of here alive. Might as well enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that, man.
Yeah.
And speaking of like, we named a lot about Seth Rogen. Going into another actor that we both have on our list a couple times is Will Ferrell. We have him on here for Talladega Nights, Elf, and I have him on here for Anchorman. So I mean, we really threw him in there a lot. Like he's another guy that maybe more recently he's done a little bit like not as like in my opinion not as solid comedy movies.
Mm-hmm.
But in like that late '90s, early 2000s, this guy couldn't miss with whatever he was doing.
Oh yeah.
Like Talladega Nights is so funny.
And you know, I've seen him on like. Have you ever seen any videos of him doing like a talk show or something?
Yeah.
The dude is hilarious.
No, like because no matter what they're talking about, he can find a way to make it funny.
Right. Yes. I saw this thing where like Conan O'Brien back when he had his beard, Will Ferrell was the guy to shave it. Man, that was on my DVR in high school for like a solid year.
Really?
I'd watch it all the time.
No, like I love like he was at a Lakers game and he was being like a security guard and he like threw Shaq out of the game. And Shaq was just watching the game. Like Will Ferrell, he's so good at what he does that he can just transform himself into anyone.
Yeah.
And like with Elf, when he jumps on the tree or when he chugs like there's so many funny scenes in that movie that they kind of all get blended together, but then you watch it like this dude is so funny. Like,
yeah. I saw this thing where Will Ferrell had gotten like he got really sick from that movie because of all the sugar that he consumed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he said he was like getting headaches and it was just all kinds of crazy stuff. It was wild.
Yeah, no, like I remember I have a younger brother that I wanted to me and him want to make that pasta meal that he makes. But of course, your mom's gonna be like, no, that's too much sugar. So we were allowed to try it with syrup, and that was it. That was like the farthest we were allowed to take it.
How was it?
Awful. Not good. Do not recommend to anyone.
Fair enough.
But
you gotta get that magical North Pole syrup. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I can't get that. Santa's not letting me have any. But no, well, I think
maybe if we were a little bit better before Christmas, we could have some.
Yeah, maybe if we weren't getting coal every year.
Yeah.
But no, another movie. I think Adam Sandler. I think everyone just knows he's a funny dude. Like, he's funny in interviews. He's funny in movies. The dude just seems like a super down to earth guy, and he's actually in Philly right now filming a new movie.
Oh yeah, really?
It's him and all the Sixers. Like a lot of the Sixers players are going to be in it with him.
Oh, cool. My favorite Adam Sandler movie, I think, would have been Click.
I love Click, but it gets really sad.
It does get sad, yeah.
No, and I think that was like a perfect movie though for him.
Yeah, he can kind of like explore his range a little bit.
Yeah, like because he was funny, and then at certain times like it got serious. It was upsetting. Like he was missing so many important moments.
Yeah. But the only reason I would probably guess because like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison isn't as good to me as Click. It's probably just because I've seen it so many times.
I got in so much trouble for watching Billy Madison as a kid.
Yeah. Growing up, we didn't have like any internet or anything, but I did have a Billy Madison. Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, like a DVD collection thing. Like
okay.
2 movies in one, you know.
Yeah.
So there's just a few of those movies that I would just watch like all the time because that's all I had. And now it's just so like like when you're listening to a song like all day long, last thing you will listen to is that song.
Yeah, like you listen to it so much that by the time you knew you loved it, now you're like, I hate this song because I've listened to it 1,000 times.
Right. That's kind of how I feel about like Africa by Toto.
Oh my god, yeah. Me and my buddy played that way too much in high school. That now, like, if we listen to it more than once in like a month, like this song's awful.
Yeah.
It has to fit into that perfect moment.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of agreeing with you. Like a couple of the movies on this list, as much as I love them, like Elf, I probably won't watch for like another year because I've seen it so many times because we had the VHS of it at my house.
Yeah.
And every time around Christmas, I'd watch it, do the whole rewind with the tape and everything, and then watch it all over again.
Right.
But like when I was little, Billy Madison was like, my mom made up this whole scene that never happened. So when she found out I watched it, she like screamed at me and like was telling my dad, like, you watched this scene, and my dad was like, that's not a scene in the movie. Like that just never happens in the whole movie. So yeah, I got in trouble over a scene that never ever happened.
I am so curious about the scene.
It was a very inappropriate scene. that my mom just made up in her head at some point.
I am so I. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, no. Maybe it was on some like rated X version of Billy Madison she watched. I don't know.
Maybe it was a different movie. Getting a little confused. I don't know. I was trying to think of it like another Adam Sandler movie that would have like a really really bad scene, but I don't.
I can't think of any with like a actually bad scene, like extremely inappropriate scene, like what my mom thought I was watching.
Yeah. Have you ever seen what was that movie he did with Steve Buscemi and the guy who Brendan Fraser?
Oh, I know what scene you're talking about. You talking about the scene from The Do-Over?
Oh no. I was thinking of the movie Knuckleheads.
Oh no,
Or
I don't think I've
Airheads.
ever seen that.
Airheads. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
It was so like I don't think Adam Sandler was really like famous yet. It was Airheads. It had Brandon Fraser, and Steve Buscemi, and they were like and Adam Sandler, and they were like they were a band. What year was it? It was in 1994.
Oh, that's way before I was born.
Me too. But they were like a rock band, and like no label would take them seriously, so they kind of flipped out on a station, and they like took it hostage with toy guns.
Oh, now I have to watch this movie.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That should have gone on my list somewhere.
Yeah, no, I never even knew that movie existed, but now the concept sounds really funny.
Oh yeah, it's a hilarious movie. They don't have their CD with them. It's just
But yeah, no, my mom wouldn't let me watch Billy Madison as a kid, and I did and got in trouble for something that never happened. But another guy we have on this list, we both have the National Lampoon movies, different ones, but still on the list.
Yes.
Okay. Is this your favorite one, or did you mean it in like total? I was trying to figure that out earlier.
My favorite is the original, but I mean they're all great.
Yeah, no, I only saw Christmas Vacation probably until right before I left for the Army, and then I watched like all of them when I got back, and they're all so funny.
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong. Yeah, the Christmas one. I mean that one's a classic. I love how they made that one in particular kind of family friendly.
Yes, extremely. There's the one scene when he freaks out with the eggnog, but besides that's very chilled down from the other ones.
Yeah.
No, my dad, whenever it's like gets around Christmas or anything like that, he'll do like it's good with the eggnog. He does it all the time whenever it gets around Christmas. I love that he does it. My mom doesn't really think it's as funny. Could be after 20 some years of marriage.
Yeah.
But no, like I think they're all really good movies. I think they're super funny, and yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about these movies. If you haven't seen them, to anyone that's listening, I highly recommend any of them. You can like throw anyone on.
For sure, except maybe the new Ed Helms one.
I never watched it. I didn't want to ruin my whole thought process on the franchise.
Yeah. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't.
It wasn't in like that same quality.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. That happens a lot. I feel like with comedy movies, they try and like even though I don't hate Anchorman 2, it's not even in the same ballpark as the first one.
Oh, nowhere near it. No, I mean I think they're just kind of, the story has been told. I feel like they're just milking it for more cash.
Yeah, that's Hollywood's biggest issue right now. Is no one's coming up with fresh ideas. It's always let's reboot this. Let's make a sequel that no one ever asked for.
Yeah, have you seen the new Coming to America?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, but I loved how in one scene they were talking about Hollywood, and I think he said exactly what you just said. He was like, "Yeah, Hollywood, making sequels no one ever asked for."
Yeah, like they're pretty much like making a joke about themselves.
Yeah.
When they talk about Wakanda in the movie, I thought that scene was that's a scene I was like, okay, that's funny.
Oh, man. I saw it like the day it came out. I think it was on my birthday it came out. So
really?
I saw it as soon as it came out.
Yeah, no, like I was super excited for it, and then like the reviews came out, and I waited a little bit, and I watched it, and yeah, it's not an awful movie, but when you compare it to the original one, it doesn't. It's kind of like Anchorman 1 and 2. Like as much as like you don't want to hate them, they're not up to the same criteria as the other ones.
Oh no! I mean, the second one was just. I mean, they were both goofy, of course. The second Anchorman, I think, was just a little too goofy.
Yeah, no, like they went over the top.
Yeah.
Like the one dude, Veronica's boyfriend has like telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
It's just
and like that fight at the end where there's like a Minotaur and
yeah, like as much as it was cool to see all the famous action stuff, that fight was a little too long.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was cool to see all the famous actors. So yeah, totally agree.
But yeah, and I think we have two more movies. Well, we both have the Hangover movie.
Yeah.
Wait, me and my cousin had only seen the first one ever. So the other day at his house, we watched the second and third one. Mm-hmm. And again, you can progressively see them get worse and worse, but they're still all so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Which one do you think is the best one?
I think I have to say the first one's still in total the best one, but some of my favorite scenes are in the second one.
Yeah, I think I like the second one. I used to, because I spent some time in Asia and I've been to Bangkok, and I don't know, it was just kind of cool to like try to pick out things. I don't think I actually could, but I don't know. I think the second one is probably just like a little bit better, but like story wise, it's almost the exact same thing.
Yeah, like they just did it 3 times. They got really drunk.
Yeah.
Things, and then Chow gets involved.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my highlights of the second one is that you get Chow for almost half the movie.
That's true.
And he has so many great scenes.
He does. And like the third one, I do make jokes every now and then with my band. The third one, how that karaoke scene.
Yeah.
What have I become?
And I love when they sing, when Stu sings.
Yeah.
Those songs are on Spotify. Did you know that?
I have put them in the playlist. I dig those tunes.
Oh, no, they're on my playlist, too. They are late in my gym playlist, I think. But no, I think Scott, director, I think he just did a really great job with them. And when in the second one, when Bradley Cooper's like, I got shot, Chow. And Chow's like, but did you? He's like, I'm like, Chow. Doctor.
Yeah.
Impressive part of his whole career. Like, that he left being a doctor to go pursue a career in Hollywood.
Yeah, so have you seen any of his stand-up specials?
Yeah, My Wife Ho, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It was awesome, man.
Again, everyone, I wasn't calling his wife that. His wife's lady name is Ho.
Yeah.
Need to clarify that before anyone gets the wrong opinion. But no, yeah, I love his specials.
Yeah, have you ever seen the show Community?
Oh, it's like one of my top 5 favorite shows.
I always felt that show was a little bit too silly, especially at the end. But I think he was my favorite character throughout the entire series.
And he's like a dictator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The last season I do not like. I felt like once Donald Glover left, it really took a decline.
Yeah, I feel like because it was in like 2 different kind of series, right?
Yeah, because it went from being on TV and then it went on to being on Yahoo Television.
I have never heard of Yahoo Television.
That's probably why not many people even knew that it had an actual series finale. Yeah, because I'm binging it and they dropped the F word in the final season. I was like, wait, what happened? Like, isn't this on like CBS? And I like looked it up. I was like, no, it was on Yahoo streaming. I was like, what? I didn't even know Yahoo had a service.
Yeah, I didn't know Yahoo still existed.
Yeah, no, just like AOL. My mom still has an AOL email.
My mom does too, yeah.
Yep. But no, Chow, great. I think they all fit their role so perfectly. Bradley Cooper's so funny. Zach Galifianakis is hilarious in those movies.
Yeah. I mean, what I would give to be able to act like that for a day.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels like it'd be freaking awesome just to be like that. Just for a day.
I always watch it. I'm like, how do they not laugh? Like, how many takes does it take for you to do these scenes?
Oh, man.
Like when Mike Tyson knocks out Alan, every time I laugh. And I'm like, there's no way this took 1 take. That Mike Tyson's just sucker punching this dude.
Man, I was hanging out with one of my roommates, and I was listening to music over the speakers, and that song came on, and just like without saying anything, we both just went, when
Yeah,
that,
like everyone knows that beat, and like he's like jamming out to it, and then
yeah,
at the end he just punches him, and like
yeah,
it's such perfect timed comedy. Like I don't think anyone expected Mike Tyson to just sucker punch him.
dude, Mike Tyson is so funny because he has just like the demeanor of like the nicest person, but you also know it's Mike freaking Tyson.
Yeah, like that man will kill you.
Yeah,
This man's been to prison.
it's it's just the juxtaposition, the self juxtaposition that you expect it, but at the same time you don't expect it. It's like The Office or something.
Yeah, like it's just perfect. Like it was like having Mike Tyson in it was just the perfect idea.
Yeah, that was very cool. Also, could you imagine just be like, you ever seen this? When it first came out, it's like this movie, The Hangover. Yeah, Mike Tyson is in it, and he has a tiger. I'm like, what?
You're like, what?
Yeah, okay, let's go watch this movie.
Yeah, like I would have to go see it right now and be like, what are you talking about? Mike Tyson's in this movie with a tiger.
Yeah,
But did you know he has an animated TV show?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I am looking that up right now.
No, dude, it's not as funny as like Rick and Morty or anything like that. But there's some funny clips in that. Yeah, Mike Tyson. I don't remember what it's called, but he has like a daughter, and then he has like a animal. I forget what. I think it's a pigeon because he loves his pigeons.
Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Yep, I think that's it. Yep, it's like an actual show.
Oh, Jim Rash from Community's in it. Looks like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah, no.
I've never heard of this.
I didn't hear about it until one of my buddies in the army showed me it. I was like, okay, this is actually pretty funny. No, like Mike Tyson voices himself too. For some of it, I don't know if he did the whole entire thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I'm curious now. I might not watch the whole thing because I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but I might watch like a couple of YouTube clips or something.
That's what I do. I just put on clips because I don't feel like going to find actual episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't watch any TV shows anymore. I just don't have the time. I can put on a movie if I'm cooking or doing the dishes or whatever, but that's really it.
Yeah, no, man, you're a busy dude. You just had your debut album drop.
Yes, I did. And as of the time that we're recording this, we have about 43,000 streams. It's only been about 6 days.
That's incredible, man.
Thank you. Trying to get to 50,000 by tomorrow within the first week, and it is a lot of work.
Yeah, no, man. That's incredible. That's a huge number.
Thank you. Yeah, in the past 72 hours, I've had about maybe 3 hours of sleep.
Oh God, I trust me. I'm in the army. I know exactly what it's like to have nights where you don't get the sleep that you want.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to go much longer without sleeping than me. I'm sure.
It depends on the day.
My record is like I kind of stopped counting, but it was somewhere around 96 hours.
Oh no, that's long. That's longer than the longest I think I did was like 62 and some change.
Yeah.
But no, that like your album seems like it's starting off very successful, and I hope you nothing but the best for that.
Thank you so much, buddy. That means a lot.
Yeah, no problem. But moving on, yeah, like of course. But moving on from our list, we do have 3 fan questions.
Okay.
Before I let you go and let you get some sleep. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to answer a couple of these, but you should be. So my first question comes from Jordan Smith. Should the Candyman movie have been a comedy? Okay, this question is actually kind of like directed at me. Because Jordan's a friend of mine that I went and saw this movie with, and it's a horror movie, and I thought it was pretty creepy. We're in a packed movie theater, and this one girl is laughing the entire movie. It was not funny. It was quite creepy. And she's laughing next to me the entire time. Every time someone died, something happened. The whole movie theater is like in shock, and she's laughing. So no, I do not agree it should have been a comedy movie. But yeah, she was laughing the entire movie.
I haven't seen it. What's it about?
So there was an original one that came out in like the 90s, I believe, maybe or late 80s. But it's kind of like, do you remember Bloody Mary? Like, was
I
that ever
never
a thing?
actually saw that either.
Well, so like what happens was like if you send the mirror Candyman's name 5 times, he would appear behind you and kill you.
Okay.
So it came out in like the late 80s, early 90s. People liked it. And now the guy who did like Get Out and Us produced like a remake of it. And it just came out, I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago now. And I went and saw it. I thought it was a pretty creepy movie. It's getting really good reviews. It is kind of slow. Like it's just a slow burning movie. I thought it was good. Jordan made fun of it the entire movie. But agree to disagree. I highly recommend anyone to go watch it though.
I did see Get Out, and that was pretty good movie.
Yeah, like that's a solid movie. Like I really enjoyed that too.
And I'm not a big horror movie guy, but that was pretty good.
Oh, you're not. Like I'm like obsessed with horror. I like to find something that actually like scares me. I'm still on the hunt. So if anyone in the comments wants to put down a horror movie that will actually keep me up at night, please send them in.
There you go.
But moving on. Have you seen the Conjuring movie?
No.
Oh, okay. You're not a big a horror guy, but I do recommend watching the Conjuring. It's very
Okay.
good.
It's going
But-
on the list.
Yeah, but this girl Mia just asked what happened to the mom in the Conjuring. I don't really want to spoil it, so I won't. I'll kind of just skip the question. Something happens, ghosts are involved, and yeah, it's a very scary movie. Highly recommend. But okay, here we have a comedy question. This is actually for you.
Oh, okay.
What was your favorite comedy growing up? I guess as a kid more.
Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I actually grew up in kind of like the TV I watched growing up was kind of weird. Like I watched a lot of like Simpsons and that sort of thing since I was like a really little kid. So there was a lot of, but probably either Elf or School of Rock, actually.
Yeah, no, those are both really solid choices. I love Elf even when I was a little kid. When he gets hit by the car,
Yeah.
I've been laughing at that since I was like 5.
Man, I just watched all these movies on both of our lists just so I can like be able to talk about them. And man, I mean, I'm a grown ass man and I can still watch Elf. Like, it's just that good.
No, I did watch Elf to see if to like refresh myself on it, and I was like, this movie's so funny.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if this is meant for 12 to 15-year-olds. This movie's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that question is from David. So thanks, David, for asking me something.
Thanks.
Whatever. But this is actually our final question now. What are your thoughts on? Okay, so are you a Spider-Man guy or a superhero guy?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Okay, so you know the whole thing about the new movie coming out, like that all the Spider-Man are gonna be in it.
Yeah.
So a picture came out today. It's like blowing up the internet. And it's a picture of what looks like Tobey Maguire's hand, like gesturing to, and it's like a full 4K picture of Andrew Garfield like talking, but there's no music to it. And they're asking me what the thoughts are on the picture. I thought it looked real, and I'm usually the one person that's like, that's fake, that's fake. I won't trust. Like I don't trust like rumor outlets because a lot of the time it's not right.
Mhm.
But on this one, I actually do think it's right, and if they're not in the movie, I'm gonna be really shocked at this point. I feel like they're gonna be in it, but yeah, I thought the picture looked really cool, and that question's from Austin. So yeah, I thought it was a really cool picture. If it's not real, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, but what are you gonna do at this point? Disney's gonna do whatever they want. They have so much money.
Yeah. And you know, I haven't seen this picture yet, but as soon as we get off, I will go check it out. And
Yeah,
you know,
I can send it to you.
thank you, definitely. And you know, the MCU has has done a lot of what the fans wanted. They've been pretty fan orientated, unlike the DC movie universe.
Okay, there's no need to hate on my movies.
Sorry.
There's no need for that.
Well, they've been pretty, they've connected well with the fans and given them pretty much what they've wanted, especially with like this like what if thing, the what if show and everything.
Yeah.
And this Spider-Man movie being longer than Endgame, and they already put, everybody knows that, they've already got the original villains in it as well as, Jamie Foxx. I realize, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might not say yes. I guess that's possible, but I feel like they would do whatever they could to get them in that movie. But I would be disappointed as well if they weren't in it. And I'd also be disappointed if it was just like some cameo, like, I don't know, Tobey Maguire was just one of the guys in line at a coffee shop or something.
Yeah, like don't do that. If you're gonna do it, go all in at this point.
Exactly. And I would be so worried if I were them, because this movie has so much insane buildup. I don't know how they'd actually pull it, because even if they were both coming back, they'd have to make a great Spider-Man film regardless. And
Yeah,
now
like
you put
even
all
it's
these
just the
factors-
one. Like you have to do it with 3 different guys playing Spider-Man.
Exactly.
It's a tall task.
Yeah, definitely. It would be a lot of burden.
But yeah, I think you're pretty much right at this point. Like I think Marvel wanted to do this. Now, did Andrew and Toby say yes to coming back? Because I know Andrew had a big falling out with Sony and everything because they canceled his film, his 3rd movie, which if you ever watch like interviews with him, you can tell he really loved playing Spider-Man and he loved everything about the character. So he had like a falling out with the character due to Sony not wanting to stay with him. And Toby kind of stays out of the spotlight at this point.
Mhm.
So who knows? But I really hope they're in it. If they're not, I think, along with the other hundreds of millions of people waiting for this movie.
Yeah. And you know what? Other than maybe that Hulk movie, which doesn't really count, I've never seen an MCU movie I didn't like.
Yeah, no, I'm even okay with the Hulk movie. Like, I think I've seen MCU movie that I don't like. So It's just always 3rd Spider-Man movie scares me due to what I got with Tobey Maguire when I was younger.
Yeah.
But
I got you.
Yeah, we hit all the fan questions. Thank you to everyone who submitted them. And Charlie, I'm going to leave this up to you. Do you have anything you would want to plug? I'm guessing your album, but everything else.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for having me on. This has been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. I had a great time.
Well, me too. And so once again, my name is Charlie Cope. If you want to look it up, I'm sure it's going to be in like the title or something. But COPE, like how do you cope with all this terrific music?
Yep.
If you Google my name, my website will come up, or my Google Knowledge panel with all my social media, my album, where you can find on any streaming site, as well as all over the radio. So please feel free to tune into your local radio stations, where you can find me anywhere on the planet, actually, just about. And my website with all my events, my shows, my contact page, my merchandise, all that sort of stuff. And if you do like the album, please feel free to let me know. My contact info is public, so I love hearing, I liked Waller County, or I loved Big River to Cross, or whatever. I love hearing that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So everyone, please go check out Charlie's new album. Americana, whatever's left, is extremely. I loved it. I loved every song on it. My friends all loved it, so I highly recommend everyone to check it out. Charlie, again, thank you so much for coming on the show. It really meant a lot.
Thank you. Yeah.
And yeah, I had a great time. So everyone who listened to this episode, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you to all my listeners overseas. And you can follow me at the Popcorn Podcast or at my social, which is just at Tommy Cresta. Please continue to send in fan questions and do everything like that. Thank you one last time to Charlie. Tell your group I say you guys are doing amazing. Can't wait to hear more bigger and better things from you guys. And I had a great time, man. And everyone else, thank you for listening, and I will be back with you next week.
What's up, everyone? This is the end of the podcast. I'm here with Colin, Nikki, and Matt. Colin, is there a few things you'd want to say?
You just made some really good points there. That's really all I got. I enjoy listening to the podcasts. You're doing a really good job.
Oh, thank you. Nikki and Matt, is there anything you want to add before I end this podcast?
I want to watch the game.
Okay.
Go Ravens. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
I have to be appropriate?
Nikki, never mind. But yeah, time to go watch some football, see how our fantasy teams do.
Jimmy Smith's coming back better than ever.
No one knows who that is besides you.
Yo, shout out to Whoopi Goldberg.
Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. But thank you, everyone, for listening. I had a great time recording with Charlie. Can't wait for his episode to reach 50,000 listens. Everyone, please go check out his new album, Americana, and whatever's left. And I will see you guys in next week's episode.
Peace.